Hey Saber fans, Shamim here. Today I have two custom Saber installs to show off to you guys, featuring two Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsabers made by two different companies, which are both going to the same one person. So that's the end of my two streak for the day. This top one here is made by KR Sabers. It was part of Cal Jerome's limited run that he produced. And it's a really nice design. It was made for DIY installers, do-it-yourself. And this bottom one here is a SaberForge Redeemer, which Justin Polacek, who was the head of their customs department for some time until he retired within the last couple of weeks or so, he did a really nice chrome job and some gloss plating and powder coating and whatnot. It was a really nice job. So the customer sent both of these to me empty. And after some consultation, we decided that this top one would be more of a Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber, so sort of reminiscent of what Obi-Wan used in the animated Clone Wars series, which was really good once you got past season, 2, when Ahsoka and Anakin both got their new costumes and Ahsoka got her second lightsaber. That's when it started getting good. Like season 1 and 2 were kind of crap, and it was really childish, and then after season 3 it got really good. God, man, I love that show. Why'd they cancel it? All right, Rebels. Okay, so I'm not talking about that. That's for a different video. And then this bottom one would be a traditional Revenge of the Sith lightsaber. So because of that, we went with a blue-white LED on this top one for a nice light blue with a white flash on clash. And then on this Redeemer, we went for a royal blue white. Both of them are Tri-Cree XP2 LEDs. And so this one has a nice deep blue with a white flash on clash. Internally, we're running a Spark 2 NEC soundboard on both of them. Both of them utilize the single button mode with motion. So instead of having to use two switches to utilize all of the features of the Spark 2 soundboard, you can now use one switch, which is nice. So the switch in both of them is underneath the circuit board in the clamp. And then for sound, we have a 2-watt high bass speaker on both of them. And then this top one utilizes the sound font Clone Wars, available on SaberFont.com. And the Redeemer utilizes Episode 3 Obi-Wan, which is also on SaberFont.com. So, excuse me. So this one has a nice generic Clone Wars sound font, and this one has a sound font inspired by the Obi-Wan Anakin climactic duel on Mustafar at the end of the third movie. Internally, recharge port-wise, this KR Sabers has an internal recharge port. There wasn't enough room in the clamp to have a recharge port there like I do in the Redeemer. The circuit board slides up, and there you have the recharge port externally. But this one is internal. So both of them have the kill keys removed right now. Both of them are live. But one thing that I noticed while doing this install is that in some of my other videos, when I'm talking about the NEC soundboards, I've mentioned that they don't have a deep sleep mode. And that was incorrect of me. I need to go back and revise those videos because apparently the NEC soundboards, or at least the Spark 2 soundboards, do in fact have a deep sleep mode. And both of them are in deep sleep mode right now. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. Let's take a look also at the blade plugs. The customer asked me to install blade plugs on both of them. So both of them have custom-made blade plugs built using the Elite SaberForge blade plugs that they have. So I smoothed down the nub on the blade plug and then attached some custom blade stock so that it would slide in and out very easily, and the retention screw is holding them both in place right now. So yay, blade plugs are pretty. All right, let's take a look at the KR Sabers first, and then we'll take a look at the Redeemer. So right now, this is in deep sleep mode. The kill key has been pulled internally, and normally I would be able to go like this if the kill key is pulled and alternate between the fonts. That's how you do it with the single button with motion mode on the Spark 2. But right now, nothing is happening because it is in deep sleep mode. But I can bring it up out of deep sleep mode. A boot sound won't play. It'll just straight up activate by pressing the circuit board. We have a nice light blue LED. Have some nice swing sound effects. Some clashes. can see the white flash on clash on the blaster deflection. We'll activate the blade lockup by first activating a clash and then quickly pressing the switch. Like so. And then deactivate it by pressing it again. And off. Press and hold. So the LED is configured such that the white comes on over the blue is at about half. So if you want to adjust those to have only white or a different shade of white and blue for any of the effects or even the blade itself, those settings are adjustable via the config editor and the SD card, which you remove and plug into your computer. So right now, I can twist this and cycle through the different fonts.
Begun. The Clone War has.
So that's the current font that I'm on. Let's keep going and see what else we have.
Begun. Essence. Episode 1.
Essence Episode 1 is a stock sound font for all NEC soundboards. And off. Let's keep cycling.
Essence. Hold. Begun. The Clone War has.
Alright, so that's cool. Yeah, talking about the KR Saber itself, neither of these two sabers are one-to-one accurate. That wasn't the purpose. This one was made to be very do-it-yourself friendly. Everything is threaded, everything can come apart. Yeah, it was really nice. So it's a nice quality saber. The LED is seated right up in here. It has a unique heat sink that threads into the copper part of the thin neck. So that's pretty cool. Let me just show you that right now. Let's take that out. Out you come. So there's the LED right up in there. So one thing that should be noted with this saber is that because the LED heatsink is right there, it will not accept a thick-walled blade. It will only accept a thin-walled blade, so the blade goes into that right there. That little circle of black, that's where the thin-walled blade will go into. So let's just demonstrate that right now. This is a thin-walled blade. It was an old Master Replicas or Hasbro, one of those two. Don't remember, and it doesn't matter which. But let's see this with the blade in. Yeah. Give it a little twist. So you see, it's still live. It hadn't gone into the deep sleep mode. I think it's like 5 minutes or so. But you can also adjust that setting. I discovered it in the config editor. Discovered it, meaning I was stupid for the last 6 months and didn't read through the manual or whatever. Anyway, here we go. So this is a light blue. It's a quick flash on clash. This blade is also very thin, and I have... There we go. Let's see if we can get the blade lockup going. Come on, get a clash going. Work with me here. There we go. And off. Back to light blue. So that's cool. Take out the blade.
The Clone War has.
We'll put the plug back in. Okay. So that's the KR Sabers. Very nice. Let's take a look now at this shiny-ass Redeemer, which is very shiny-ass. So it also is in deep sleep mode right now. But first, let's take a look at the chrome. And then I don't know if he did a high polish on these or if he powder-coated them, but whatever he did, it's so shiny and beautiful, and I love it. We've got the accuracy mods there, circuit board, pommel vented for sound. So let's get her fired up. So this is a deep blue. On camera it looks a little bit more purple, but it's a deep blue. And now we can cycle the fonts.
Hello there.
I added that boot sound because, hello there.
Hello there. Essence.
So it has the same Essence Episode 1 and Form 1 and...
Hello there.
Alright, so this is the Obi-Wan font. Let's get a blade installed. So he can go in and he can put whatever other 2 sound fonts he wants that have been formatted for NEC soundboards. Now this one is, it's a SaberForge Redeemer, so it accepts a thick-walled blade, but it has to be a thick-walled blade where the diffusion film has been cut down a bit. And it really is coming off purplish on camera, but in person it's just exquisite shade of blue. It's probably my favorite shade of blue, just the straight-up royal blue, royal blue. White flash on clash. Activate the blade lockup. And off. So, yeah. Oh, there it goes again.
Essence.
Let's just listen to that hello there again.
Hello there.
Yee! It makes me so happy. I love it. Hello there. Ewan McGregor, you can't deny, Ewan McGregor was like the best part of the prequel trilogy. He was perfect in every single scene that he was in. Even the scenes that were poorly written, he still nailed it. He was great. Yeah. So, let me show you the recharge port here. There's the switch. There's the recharge port. So there is a little kill key which you can put in and then pull out, which I will include. The circuit card has a magnetic tape on the back, and then there is a magnet on the switch itself. So, put it in. Come on, turn it off. Gotta wait for all those clashing things to finish off. So it's very secure. Like, it's not going anywhere because the magnetic strength is very good. But if for whatever reason, the clamp flies out, there's no glue, there's no nothing, you turn that off. Just slide it back on and it's done. Perfect. Boom. So ideally, when it's in deep, when you first need to take it out, you just slide the clamp up. It would have a kill key inside, so it wouldn't boot up like this. But you'd pull the kill key out of the recharge port, and then you slide it back down and you're good to go. Alright. So, there you go. 2 Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsabers. Both of them very pretty. And, I hope that you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed the install process. And, thank you all for watching, and may the Force be with you.